Ladies, gentlemen, traders of all ages, shapes and sizes, whether you're a futures prop firm Chad, a contract for difference, crypto bro, swing trader, or outright degen, whatever your flavor, it is time. The day is here. You can't believe it. I can't believe it. But the Terra Delta Breaks trading system is available. It's here. It's now. And I'm as happy as you are. Oh, it's amazing. It's so great. Bravo, everybody. Bravo. We made it. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. My name is Terra, and I may be the new kid on the block, but I know how to be cringe when I want to be cringe, let me tell you. I may be cringe, but I am free. And what's life if you're not going to have a bit of fun with it, eh? And I'll tell you what's fun. You want to know what's fun? Of all days I picked to bring my brand new full start to finish trading system, not just another indicator, a full-on trading system to the world, I picked the most boring sideways market I could have picked. Look, let's go look at this mess. Look at this. Oh, it's horrible. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, it's not terrible, really. It was just another day, really. But I was really hoping that today was going to be one of those days where we'd make, 2 or 3 grand and I'd have like 7 or 8 trades we can go in and dissect and have a look at. But unfortunately, the market turned around and it always has the last laugh, right? We had a break-even trade to start the day, a very small win, and a slightly bigger loss at the end of the day. And this is the sort of trade right at the end of the day where you'd probably skip it anyway. So an absolute sideways, no momentum, ranging, choppy, ugly mess of a day. And the only bit of movement we had, there was a fall off in volume and the indicator said no because the indicator knows what it's doing. Ah, what a day, what a day. But hey ho, such is life, right? But hey ho, the indicator is out. The course that comes with it is out. It is available in the link in the description below. And today, as well as a grand reveal for this strategy that I am incredibly proud of, I'm so proud of this system, honestly. It's turned out better than I thought. I've been working on it for a long time. It's by far my most advanced system that I've ever built and I've ever made, and it works better than when I originally kind of drew up the plan for it in my head. The results are better than I thought they were going to be, and I had a feeling they were going to be pretty damn good anyway. But this is the first video in what's going to be a daily series of videos that I upload from now on every single day. And it's going to be showcasing the good, the bad, and the ugly of this indicator. I am so confident with it. I am so pleased and happy with it that we're going to test it day in, day out from now on. And I'm going to show you everything. So subscribe, won't you? Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And like, and all that fun YouTube stuff that I'm not really good at doing yet because I'm still new to this YouTube game. In this big sea of financial gurus and all these guys who just want to sell you on bullshit. I remember what it was like in those earlier years, trying to navigate my way through the darkness and wishing I had a helping hand that I could rely on. That is why I'm here. That is why I build these systems. I had a Thanos moment where I put the glove on and I said, fine, I'll do it myself. And here I am. And I've been getting, even though I'm closing in on 200 subs, which is awesome. Thank you. You guys are part of the early OGs. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it a lot. And those of you who've picked up the indicators, a lot of you have messaged me saying how much you really enjoy them and how cool they are and how great and how they've cleaned up your analysis and made charting easier for you. That's awesome. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. That's why I do this. And I'm always happy to bounce ideas around with settings. If you ever want to know how you can get a certain result out of an indicator, just message me. I'm always happy to help. And sometimes, and on a couple of occasions, someone's messaged me asking, hey, can we do this? And I've realized that no, we can't, but we could. And I've pushed out an update and we've added that feature. Within reason. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes things aren't actually possible. But as I'm open to feedback on this stuff, including the course, because it's the first one I've ever made, the one that comes with Delta Brakes. In case you can't tell, I'm a little bit new to this stuff, but hey ho, we all got to start somewhere, right? And today is day one of the Delta Diaries, if you will. I'm not going to call it that because it's a cringe name, but this is day one. Since the release, here it is, a nice boring sideways market. We had a break-even trade here, a very slight win just there. The stop loss pulled us out just there. And then we did nothing throughout the rest of the day, and we got in at the end where there was a big old a little uptick in volume towards the end, and you had the big market on close candle at the end. To be honest, this is the kind of candle that you would skip if you were actually trading this. But part of this video series is default settings, end of story. As the indicator comes is how I will be trading this every single day from now on. And also I'll mention in a couple of weeks' time in May, in the later half of May, I've got some time off, so I'm going to figure out how to do live streaming. And I'm going to stream this indicator live on YouTube for a whole week or so. I'll get a brand new prop firm, and we're just going to throw it at it and see what it does. But that's a few weeks away. We'll come up to that later. And really, that's all there is to show for today. I was hoping it'd be one of those days where we'd have 6 or 7 trades and we can go in and have a look. Unfortunately, the market has the last laugh and said no. Well, it is FOMC week as well. We got that coming up on Wednesday. And I think, if I remember rightly, something like 40% of the S&P is doing its earnings this week as well. So, yeah, expect a lot of chop tomorrow as well. And it'll probably be Wednesday before and the later half of this week before we get some moves. But hey-ho, is what it is. We show up every day, and we'll do this every single day. And because it's the first video, and I imagine a bunch of you guys will be new here, if you are, welcome, subscribe, stick around, have a look. And for you guys, and for those who are new, I'm going to show you what Friday did, because Friday is a pretty typical day. Friday was... what was the results? I can't remember off the top of my head now that I think about it. It'll load up in a minute. The indicator does take a minute to load. Well, a couple of seconds to load, because it processes volume and delta on a 1 second chart, and it's counting everything. So it goes through every single second of the entire day to get you as accurate info as it possibly can. And you can see in the dashboard here down in the middle, I won't make it bigger because it'll take a minute to load, but it had an 85.7% win rate on Friday. It won 6 out of 7 trades, and it made $2,850 using the default settings, and the risk sizing for that is tailored to a 150k prop firm account, because that's what I like to trade. That is 15 micros per trade. So that's 15 for a 150k, 10 for a 100k, and 5 for a 50k. That simple. And, just for the sake of it, we can go back and have a quick look at the day before, Thursday last week. And then, in a moment, we're going to go over and have a look at every single trade. And I don't mean on the chart like this. I'm going to show you how I'm going to structure these videos. But yeah, here was Thursday. We had a nice sell-off in the afternoon. We kind of slowly crept our way up after market opened, and we eventually sold off into the afternoon, into the liquidity levels. And you can see here, Thursday's win rate was 75%. We won 6 out of the 8 trades, and it made $1,897.50, so just shy of $1,900 on that day. So today, being negative 262, I think it was, it's a shame that we had a red day. It's the 4th red day in April. And you know what? Let's go over. Ta-da! This is what I'm going to be doing every single day from now on, as part of the Delta Brakes video series. Every single day, we'll come in and we'll have a look at the day's trades. You'll see what the indicator did just on default settings, and I will add it to this. This is the results since we started this in April, the first Monday of April, which was April 6th. Here are all the results. We made over $22,000, including today. You can see on the right side, we've got every single day and its trades. So it averages pretty well into the thousands to 2,000. We've got a couple $4,000 days in there too. And there's 4 losses in grey, the worst of which was $1,200, and you got right at the bottom there, Monday the 27th, $262.50 loss today. What a day to pick to launch this thing, hey? Would have been nice to have a green day, but the universe has got to have its last laugh. But anyway, I believe in this system, and we're going to be putting it to the test real world. Day in, day out, we are traders. We show up, and we trust the system. We trust the process, and we trust that the system has its edge, and the edge will see us through. And with that, I'm now going to move on, and you can pause the screen here, you can look at this, and what I'll do, this is for April. When May starts, later this week, or is it early next week, whenever it is, I will update this screen so it has April's end results on it, and we'll start a whole new list for every single day in May. And then we'll do the same in June, and in July, and moving forward from now on, basically. And we're going to do this moving forward to see this thing in action. Good, bad, and the ugly. So, something else I wanted to do and bring to your guys' attention. Well, the Delta Break system, along with all of my other indicators, are available in the link in the description down below. And to celebrate this, I want to do something special. I want to do something to kind of celebrate this little milestone that I've reached, because I never really thought I would do this. When I started building my indicators, it was for me, and I wasn't going to do any of this. And then I thought, you know what, I could help a lot of people, because I remember what it was like not getting the help and really struggling to find a way through the darkness. So, to celebrate, from now all the way through to the end of May, 40% off of everything. There is no limits to how many times you can use this code, May40. You can use it on everything, including the brand new Delta Break system. It will be for, if you do the monthly option, it will be for your first month. If you do the lifetime, it's for the lifetime as well. So there's some savings to be made there, folks. And a couple of people have messaged me and picked it up already, which is awesome. So that is available, and I'm going to be putting this out at the end of my videos until the end of May, basically, and we'll see where we are then. So that's it for today, folks. Thank you so much. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you tomorrow with an updated video. Thanks so much. Bye. Bye.
Said it couldn't be done. Said I'd burn out before the sun, but ashes rising. So did I, a phoenix born in the blink of an eye. Every fall